For years, we've heard that if we want that good, solid core, you gotta do crunches, you gotta do leg lifts. Turns out, we may have spent a lot of time in the gym for not a lot of results. So to get some answers and some clarification on this, Thomas Patterson from the Fit Republic is here to give us some insight on this. All right, I've put in my fair share of hours at the gym on this. I feel as if I've got some decent results, but I'm doing this all wrong.
First, I'd like to see what the first two exercises that you're doing are. The ones that I'm assuming would be something to the effect of crunches, sit-ups, and leg lifts are the most common. A lot of studies have shown we're putting too much pressure on our spine and we can create great results without doing those exercises and saving our lower back. Do a couple crunches for me. Think about this. What's going on inside of your spine right now is the spine is crunching together. Every time you come forward, it crunches together. So that's been shown to have about 700 pounds of force pushing into your discs.
Really?
It might not matter now, but let's say 5 or 8 years from now, you're probably going to feel some lower back pain and you're going to wonder what's contributing to it. So many people walk around with bulging discs or herniated discs and they're not aware of it. So imagine how much more damage this could cause if you were to continue to do this exercise in this fashion.
I also do leg lifts.
Okay, leg lifts, that's a popular one.
This, I mean, and maybe I'm wrong in this, but this it feels like you're working your lower abs, but...
Now that's also, that's perfect that you said that, freeze in that position.
Okay.
Most people think that they're working their lower abs, but when you lower the back, the spine, your lower back, tends to pop up, which is why you put your hands under, right?
Yeah,
This activates the lower abs all the way up, but it's not going to isolate it. The only thing it's isolating right now is that hip flexor that we talked about. Those hips, they're getting shorter in this movement. So you're strengthening this a lot, but weakening everything on the underside. So some safer alternatives is what we're going to look for. We want to create all that show and a lot of go without compromising the spine.
Okay.
So a recent study said that we should be able to perform this exercise that I'm about to show you for at least 2 minutes.
Okay.
It's called the plank. The plank I'm going to show you looks like this. We're going to get in this position, forearms connected to the floor, and we're going to get on our feet. Now we want to get our back as straight as a board, and we want our shoulders stacked over our elbows the entire time. While we're doing this, I want you to squeeze your glutes together, activating your glutes, which is a weak point. Pull the abs in, and you're going to hold this. So I'm going to test you. We want to hold this for about 2 minutes. Ready?
Yep.
And go.
Wow.
Excellent. Good job, Dan.
Holy cow.
How did that feel?
Your trainer's coming up next. That's seriously intense.
What I would recommend instead of doing 2 or 3 sets of that, I'd probably do 1 set and for a personal record time. So today you hit a record of 2 minutes. You want to beat that next time. Now I'm about to show you 2 exercises that'll really shred up your abs or even help strengthen your lower back without compromising safety. So we're going to get into the TRX. Now you're in a push-up plank position. See the hips are dipping a little bit. We want to bring this up as much as we can. And you feel it, the activation immediately, right? And you got to try to keep this even over here. So this is the first variation for beginners. You could do this on a stability ball at home as well. Now I just want you to bring both knees straight in towards your elbows. Perfect. So that's the second variation. The next one we're going to do, legs together. You got to tough it out with me. Keep the hips up. You're going to bring both knees towards your left elbow. Excellent. And push it back out. Keep those hips up in the return. And right elbow. Good job. Nice. As much as you can. Push it out. Second exercise that I'm going to show you is called stir the pot. Sounds a little weird. We're making soup right now.
All right, well, I'm thinking more of a 6-pack, but all right, soup,
So the first one that we're going to do here in the Stir the Pot series looks like this. There's a very basic progression. All I want you to do is, again, get into that elbow plank position on the ball with your legs extended out behind you. Okay, so let's bring the feet back as far as you can. Okay, now what I'm noticing here is, perfect, the shoulders are over the elbows. You have a good solid core right here, good position. Squeeze the glutes together, just like we did in that first plank. Abs are pulled in. Now we're gonna do a stirring motion. Slow circle, stirring motion, yeah! Breathe. Take
I don't
your
know if I'm
time.
making a whole tureen of soup. I think maybe just like a cup. Wow.
Spread your legs just a little farther apart. There you go. That's going to create more balance and stability. Try not to move your entire body. Just try to move those arms. Remember, rock hard abs means this stays focused like a rock.
Seriously, and you feel this.
You feel it. Move the opposite direction. Opposite direction. There you go. Excellent.
Man.
Uh-huh. Dan's a trooper. And drop the knees down slowly. That's stir the pot right there.
Like, people pay you for this?
Yeah, I torture them for a living.
Man.
The big takeaway from these movements that I showed you today for the TRX pull-ins, whether you're going to do it on the TRX or on the ball at home, and the stir the pot, you want to do anywhere from 2 to 3 rounds, and I do it on a time base. So for the pull-ins, if you're going to do the regular plank, the knee pull-in, or the side-to-side one, I do anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds, 2 to 3 rounds. Same thing with stir the pot.
Thomas Patterson,
Thank
Fit
you.
Republic, thank you so much. This is great, and of course, now for more on these exercises and how you can get that six-pack that you've always dreamed about, go onto the health page at abcnews.com.